What's going on YouTube? The Gaming If here back, finally with another commentary video. It's been quite some time since I've done this, but had some running issues with my microphone's not working for my phone all that well. For whatever reason, the sound quality would spike really high, and it sounded like my voice was constantly exploding through a wind tunnel. So yeah, couldn't really figure out why. I kind of deduced it to maybe that the mic isn't fully compatible with my phone and everything, but I digress. I'm not really quite fond of using my phone's built-in mic for my videos and everything because it does pick up a bunch of other things. So, but I think I can deal with it at this point. But basically, for the point of this video today, I'm going to be doing a quick run through the Power and Magic Chasms, Catalyst and Rising. I've seen a little bit of talk about how they are kind of a pain in the butt if you don't have any of the boosted characters readily available. Mostly because that there are 4 of them before you unlock the last one for number 5. So that means if you don't have any boosted characters, that's 12 characters that you have to run through and have to be able to fully complete this. As you can see, I have Laguna and Ramza at the ready so I can use for this. But immediately off the bat, I use Vaughn, Squall, and Ash just to see how these would be. And yeah, they aren't really all that bad, but it is kind of annoying. And I don't have that many characters readily available that can handle this because a lot of the characters that I built are pre-awakening status. So, especially when I started getting to the level 70s, I definitely needed to have some boosted characters myself. But if you are some people who do have lots of stuff readily available to go for, then by all means go right ahead. You have all the stuff available to do this, and these really aren't even all that hard. Even when you jump over to level 70, it gets kind of annoying because each one has 5 waves, but it's really not that bad. And then you get down to the supposed big one down here, the Power and Magic's Chasm Rising. 4 waves, each of the enemies are the bosses except for this dude, and he's only here for the sole fact that he comes with this guy, the Merilith. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you that this is actually possible without the boosted characters. So I'm going to be taking off Ramza, and we're going to be tossing in, we're going to be using this team. So this is the team we're going to be going for. I have Ash in there for max brave boosts and physical stat boosts and everything. And then Terra and Squall are in here just to break shop. Squall has basically been the king of this game when it comes to DPS ever since his awakening came out about 2 weeks ago. But if you don't have Squall, other characters that you can use are Tidus. Lightning is a good option if you have her. Terra, obviously, Vaughn, those are other great options. Vaughn runs out of steam a little quickly, so you're going to have to pick and choose your abilities a lot more precisely. Since he only has the 5, he's still pre-EX, and we're still missing that. Other options are Cloud. Cecil is pretty good. Launch meta is pretty great, especially with this EX revamping his stuff. Just make sure if you bring along Cecil, you just bring along Healer. But I digress. Let's hop into it. We're gonna bring. I had a Zidane friend. I guess he's no longer available. We're just gonna go with the Squall. All right. So it's gonna start out with the Merilith. The thing that you really want to do is you want to take out them freaking Heretic bombs because they will one-shot you if they get the freaking opportunity. I hate these things. So we're gonna start off just like that. Come in hot, just like this. And then the one on the left should still be alive after this Renzokuka, but the one on the right is definitely going down. Oh, they both died. There we go. Alright. We're going to hit with a solid barrel. Now, don't worry. Like I said, if you don't have Squall, this is still very easily doable. Just make sure you take out those 2 bombs first because the boss is a literal bitch. Your 4 swords there don't mean shit to me, pal. And with Ash in here throwing out all these swifty kind of buffs and stuff, making sure that Terra and Squall do maximum damage outputs, and really don't have to worry too much about that. And Ash does a lot, some good damage herself. Alright. We're gonna get into a little bit of a save mode here. Swing with that. Swing with this. And then we're gonna do that. And then we'll finish it off with a Rensukuken. There we go. On to the next guy. This guy comes in with the Maelstrom ability, which I'm pretty sure we all know by now. It's basically like Heartless Angel, removes all of our buffs and everything. But we are just here to wreck face. I hate the noise that he makes when you hit him. Damn it, Terra. You're not supposed to be stealing turns. Man, she still has this debuff on her. And then I'm not gonna waste any more Heaven's Wrath, only because I do want to keep a hold of those. And let's just finish it with a Salad Barrel. That should be fine. There we go. Next up is the Kraken. I don't really find much of a reason to really worry about this thing right here. It doesn't really do much. Gonna head off Northwind's Glow. And then, no, let's just Assault Trigger. Why not? That. Not worried about that at all. Terra is still freaking amazing. Gonna head off Meteor. Alright, and we're gonna shoot off a Rensukuken. And I want to save the rest of their abilities and everything. So we're doing this. Of course, of course it's still alive, you know. That's alright, we're gonna finish it right here. And then immediately, as we go in, we're going to summon. Make sure you at least have anything above a level 15 summon, because you're just going to wreck face, and I'm going to show you why. Both of these bosses have very minuscule health, and we're going to swap out just like this. And bam. Now, like I said before, you can still do this if you don't have Squall. It's really not that difficult. It just makes it a lot easier if you do have Squall. I got pretty lucky. I was going in for some selfie stuff, and then I did a multi, and I pulled, what was it? I pulled 3 of Squall's 35 and his 15 in a single multi and pulled his EX off of 5 tickets. So I think the game was trying to tell me something. But yeah, it's really not that bad. You could bring a Squall friend, so when you get up to that point in the end there, you can just wreck face. Bahamut is still probably the best summon that you can go for, and it's still absolutely incredible as a summon. Try and bring a buffer if you can. Ash, Selfie, even Ramza. Ramza does great if you can, if you do actually have Ramza as a boosted character. The only issue is if you do have Squall alongside of him, Ramza is a great Brave battery, so you do run into the issue of having to be careful because he does make Squall go over to that initial Brave point where he can't use his plus versions anymore. But make sure you have a buffer on there and a solid attacker. Tidus, Cloud, Cecil, Hera, any one of them, and you're gonna be golden. We're gonna be getting a co-op quest for this come Sunday at 9 o'clock for people in the Eastern Standard Time Zone like me. 2 o'clock UTC Monday morning. So look forward to that because we're going to be getting more high shards and more than likely tickets and gems and everything because we're going to have the tokens that are going to be farmable. Very soon I will be shooting out my attempt at Gilgamesh's EX, working on building up the man myself because he was one of my targets. But it's great to be sitting here being able to talk for you guys for one of these videos again. I've been trying to do this for a while now. Haven't really had the time and wasn't really motivated to do so without the mics because I do like the mic quality, but I have to gotta move on for the channel. But that'll do it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. The Gaming Evan signing off, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great day.